All right, everybody, I'm going to weigh in on the whole Donald Trump, John McCain controversy. So last week, Trump said that John McCain was not a hero because he was captured. And since he got captured, that doesn't make him a hero. But then Trump added something to this, and that's the part that really got people very angry at Trump, because Trump said that he only likes people who weren't captured. Now, Trump got bashed as a result of this, like I said, but probably he deserved it. After all, being captured is sometimes a consequence of war, all right? And we shouldn't belittle members of our armed forces if they have had that happen to them. I just think that's wrong. Nonetheless, I think the question is John McCain a hero? And was Trump correct in raising that question and questioning that? And I guess that all depends on your definition of what is a hero. It seems like in the past, the bar to be called a hero was set pretty high, and rightly so. A hero meant not only doing something extremely courageous, but often it also meant sacrificing your own life to save others. Now, for me, I'll tell you who were heroes. It was those firemen who ran up into the burning towers of the World Trade Center on 9/11. They ran up there to save people who were trapped, and many of them ended up losing their own lives in the process. Now, those guys, in my book, are heroes, and nobody can refute that. No one, okay? Now, did John McCain endure horrible torture and physical pain? And was he brave and courageous? I mean, he even decided to forego early release from that prison where he was being held in Vietnam because he didn't want to leave behind the rest of his comrades. Now, that took tremendous courage and it took tremendous self-sacrifice. But again, the question is, does that make him a hero? I think Trump's right. I don't think that makes him a hero. And after all, we shouldn't forget that John McCain did sign a confession that the North Vietnamese eventually used for propaganda purposes, although I'm sure that almost any human being would have broken down under those circumstances and they would have done the same thing. So I'm not blaming him for that. But here's the thing that really gets me about John McCain, all right? John McCain is a warmonger. As a member of the United States Senate, John McCain has voted in favor of every single war that this country has been involved in since he has held office. Now, if you're going to vote to send our young people to war, especially wars that are frivolous and useless and intended to protect the interests of a small group of ideologues and elites, then it certainly is convenient, isn't it, to call these troops, many of whom might get maimed or die or be captured, to call them heroes? But that is so disingenuous and so goddamn cynical. That's a scam, okay? Now, John McCain, he voted 19 times against raising the minimum wage. He voted against the fiscal stimulus in 2009, which turned our economy around. He voted against Obama's teeny tiny jobs bill, okay? He voted for a balanced budget amendment, which would make us look exactly like Greece. He voted for trade bills that have led to the outsourcing of jobs. He even voted against the repeal of tax incentives for companies that do outsource jobs. Now, let me ask you, how are all these things heroic? You vote to send our kids to war, while at the same time you do everything legislatively possible to keep our economy shitty right here at home, so that many of these young people have no other choice but to join the military to get some income or, to have their college education paid for. Now, that's not a hero. That's fucking immoral in my book. So Donald Trump was right when he said that McCain was not a hero. He just probably should have kept his mouth shut right at that point and not added that stupid thing about, I only like people who were not captured. But hey, it's Donald Trump. What do you expect? That's it for now, folks. This is Mike Norman saying see you next time. Bye-bye.